Hey guys, this is Priyanka Manigandan and I'm back with a new video. So today's video is all about Chidambaram. So we're going to discuss about the top places to visit in Chidambaram. Let's get started. To start off with, let me just take you through Chidambaram as a town. Chidambaram is a town and municipality in Kadalur district in the Indian state of Tamil Nadu. It is the headquarters of Chidambaram Taluk. The town is believed to be significant antiquity and has been ruled at different times by the Pallavas until 9th century, medieval Cholas, later Pandyas, Vijayanagar Empire, Tanjavur Nayakas, Marathas, and the British. The town is known for the Tillai Nataraja temple and Tillai Kali temple and the annual chariot festival held in the months of December January in the Tamil month of Margali known as Margali Urchavam and the June to July in Tamil month of Ani known as Ani Tirumanjanam. One of the Desams, Divya Shri Govindaraja Perumal temple is a part of Tillai Nataraja temple complex. Let's get started with the places to visit in Chidambaram. First one is Nataraja Temple, Chidambaram. Tillai Nataraja Temple, also referred as the Chidambaram Nataraja Temple, is a Hindu temple dedicated to Lord Nataraja, is one of the form of Lord Shiva as the Lord of Dance. This temple is located in Chidambaram, Tamil Nadu, that is in India. This temple has ancient roots and a Shiva shrine existed at the site when the town was known as Tillai. Chidambaram, the name of the city and the temple literally means atmosphere of wisdom or clothed in thought. The temple architecture symbolizes the connection between the arts and the spirituality, the creative activity and the divine. The temple wall carvings display all the 108 Karanas from the Natya Shastra by Bharata Muni, and these postures form a foundation of Bharatnatyam, a classical Indian dance. The present temple was built in the 10th century when Chidambaram was the capital of the Chola dynasty, making it one of the oldest surviving active temple complexes in South India. After its 10th century consecration by the Cholas, who considered Nataraja as their family deity, the temple has been damaged, repaired, renovated, and expanded through the second millennium. Most of the temple's surviving plan, architecture, and the structure is from the late 12th and the early 13th centuries, with later additions in similar style. While Shiva as Nataraja is the primary deity of the temple, it is reverentially presents major themes from Shaktism, Vaishnavism, and other traditions of Hinduism. The Chidambaram temple complex, for example, has the earliest known Amman or Devi temple in the South India, a pre 13th century Surya shrine with chariot shrines for Ganesha, Murugan, and Vishnu. One of the earliest known Shiva Ganga sacred pool, large mandavas for the convenience of pilgrims, and other monuments. Shiva himself is presented at Raja performing the Ananda Tandava in the Golden Hall of Shrine Pon Ambalam. The temple is one of the five elemental lingas in the Shaivism pilgrimage tradition and considered the subtlest of Shiva temples in the Hinduism. It is also a site for performance arts, including annual Natyanjali festival on Mahashivratri. So guys, if you're there in Chidambaram, please do visit this temple. It has lot of health benefits and um, uh, if you like seek mental peace, please do visit this temple. It has a lot of significance and it will make a difference for sure. Pichavaram. The second one is Pichavaram, a mangrove forest. Pichavaram is a village near Chidambaram in Kadalur district, Tamil Nadu, India. It is located between the Velar estuary in the north and Kolirion estuary in the south. The Velar Koliron estuarine complex forms the Killai backwater and the mangroves that are permanently rooted in a few feet of water. It is located at a distance of 243 km from Chennai and 15 kilometers from Chidambaram. Pichavaram consists of a number of islands interspersing a vast expanse of water covered with mangrove forest. The Pichavaram mangrove forest is one of the largest mangrove forests in the India, covering about 1100 hectare of area. It is separated from the Bay of Bengal by a sandbar. The biotope consists of a species like Avicennia and Rhizophora. It is also supports the existence of rare varieties of economically important shell and fishes. The mangrove forests also attract migrant and local birds including snipes, cormorants, egrets, storks, herons, spoonbills, and pelicans. About 177 species of birds belonging to 15 orders and 41 families have been recorded. High population of birds could be seen from November to January due to high availability of prey, coincide of the time of the arrival of true migrants from foreign countries and local migrants from their breeding ground across India. The availability of different habitat types such as channels, creeks, gullies, mud flats, and sand flats, and adjacent seashore offers a ideal habitat for different species of birds and animals. I myself have visited Pichavaram back in 2014. It is a very beautiful place, and if you are there, you will feel the magic of the nature. It's that beautiful. The trees look very amazing, and the whole place is like mesmerizing. Please do visit this place, guys, if you're there in Chidambaram. The third place to visit is Tillai Kali Temple, Chidambaram. Tillai Kali Temple is a Hindu temple located on the outskirts of the town of Chidambaram, Kadalur district, Tamil Nadu in India. It was built by Chola king Koperujingan, who ruled between 1229 and 1278. This temple is on the outskirts of the city of Chidambaram. Legend says that goddess Kali Devi moved here after losing to Lord Shiva in the celestial dance contest. It was an argument that who is superior, either Shiva or Shakti. In order to resolve thus, they performed a dance program at Chidambaram in front of Lord Vishnu, Lord Brahma, and other deities. While they were playing dance, Lord Shiva was about to be defeated, but knowingly fully well Shiva played Urtuva Tandava, that is raising one leg above his head. This Urtava Tandava is one of the posture in the dance. It could not be played by the women folk due to their modesty and shyness. In this, Parvati could not play equally well to this posture and agreed her defeat. She had to go outside the borders of the town in order to contain her haughtiness and to teach a lesson that Shivam and Shakti are both equally important in our life. Tillai Kali is a deity in anger. This anger was pacified by Brahma by chanting Veda and also praising her. Because of the penance of Lord Brahma, Kali became cool. So that goddess Tillai Amman is the temple seems with four faces. Next is Pichavaram backwaters. Pichavaram, listed as world's second largest mangrove forest, is a natural treasure trove in South India. It sprawls over an area of about 2,800 acres near Chidambaram in the district of Cuddalore. Mesmerizing backwaters grace this place boundlessly, making it a popular ecotourism spot and an unmissable attraction. Formed by the Velar River and Koliroon River, the amazing backwaters offer abundant scope for water sports like canoeing, rowing, and kayaking. Canals, beaches, islands, endless waters, and sheer wilderness make Pichavaram the ultimate destination for an unforgettable adventurism holiday. To find the nature in its most aesthetic form, take a cruise through the Pichavaram backwaters. While passing through forest in a boat, you can catch a glimpse of variety of exotic and indigenous birds. So far, about 177 species of birds have been spotted in the mangrove forest owing to the presence of channels, gullies, creeks, mudflats, and other forms of habitat. The state tourism department operates boat services for visitors, wherein both motorboats and rowboats are available on rent. Annamalai University. Annamalai University is a public state university located in Annamalai Nagar, Chidambaram, Tamil Nadu. It is spread across 950 acres in Chidambaram and offers courses of higher education in arts, science, engineering, medical management, humanities, agriculture, and physical education. The university also provides more than 500 courses through distance education. The university was founded in 1929 by the entrepreneur Annamalai Chettiar in the aftermath of Motkow Chelmsford reforms. In the early 1920s, to serve the downtrodden and to promote Tamil literature, Raja Shri SRM Annamalai Chettiar founded Shri Meenakshi College, Shri Meenakshi Tamil College, and Shri Meenakshi Sanskrit College in the rural setup at Chidambaram. In 1928, Raja Shri SRM Annamalai Chettiar agreed with the local government to hand over the above said institution for establishing a university. Thus, on 1st January 1929, Annamalai University was established as per Annamalai University Act 1928. The most significant development in the enactment of Annamalai University Act 2013, which has come into force from September 25, 2013, after obtaining the assent of the President of India. Swamiyarpete Beach. Swamiyarpete is a village on the Indian east coast about 50 kilometers south of Pondicherry and 210 kilometers from south of Chennai, located on the Coromandel coast of Bay of Bengal. The coastal village of Swamiyarpete population is 1729, lies midway between Kadalur and Chidambaram east of Puduchattiram in Tamil Nadu, India. It is the largest of the coastal villages in the surrounding. Most of the people here make a living by fishing. Many other men, like other coastal villages, have moved to other countries to work to make a living. The village is surrounded by coconut trees with brooks running alongside the village. It also hosts a famous temple, Sri Pinnai Vari Amman Shrine. It's the one of the biggest temples alongside the Kadalur coast. Recently, Swamiyarpete beach is getting crowd attention and has become one of the popular holiday spot. So guys, these are the top places to visit in and around Chidambaram. So please do visit Chidambaram. It is a good tourist spot and you can spend a good 2 days here. A lot of accommodation services are available here, so you guys will not have any problem staying here. Have a good stay, have a good experience. Thanks for watching. Tamilai Karpom, Tamilai Valarpom. Signing off, Priyanka Manigandan. Have a great day, guys.